Welcome to another episode of the Keto Vegan Podcast. I am Rachel, I am your host, and this time I'm going to share my latest adventures, starting with a wedding of my cousin, then going to a weekend away at Butlins in Bognor Regis, West Sussex, and then finally going somewhere wonderful to eat for my daughter's birthday. Enjoy the episode. This is a lovely Saturday in June. It was summer solstice yesterday. And as you'd imagine, in June, it's cloudy outside, but it is about 18, 19 degrees and the sun is going to come out later. Yesterday's summer solstice was beautiful weather. That was absolutely wonderful. Thank goodness, it seems like summer is on its way. Hurrah! I'm going to a wedding today. It's my cousin's wedding in a lovely little village in Grafham, which is near Guildford in Surrey. Or is that West Sussex? I don't know. It doesn't matter, does it? And I'm going to see if I can be keto as well as vegan. I have requested vegan food, so that is not going to be a problem. Also, I need to make a decision because there's Pims when we arrive to get on the wedding bus to take us down to the little church. Otherwise, it'd be a half-hour walk. And I need to make a decision. Do I have some Pims? Do I start with everybody else? It's a bit early to start, isn't it? It'll probably be about 1 o'clock. I think the wedding starts at 2. I'm just waiting now for my sister and her husband to pick me up. They're coming up from Hailing. As I'm waiting for them, I thought, hey, why not do a podcast on a day in the life of a keto vegan at a wedding? But I think this keto vegan is not going to be a keto vegan. She's just going to be a vegan. Let's see. Okay, so we've got the wedding bus here. We've had Pims already, and I did decide to do Pims. This is my sister. Oh, and this is my other sister here as well. So I think we're going to have a really good time today. So let's see. The keto is obviously not happening, but vegan all the way. I do like to live in hope, so I did take some smoky flavour almonds with me, just in case there was nothing else to eat. The reception was in their garden, which was beautiful. Lovely, lovely place. Such a lovely wedding. The service was great. It was in a church. Don't often go to weddings in churches anymore. And so I found myself a spot in the garden, put down my champagne, had a few smoky almonds because I hadn't had anything to eat since early that morning. Now I'm going to show you a few little clips of the champagne going down, very little to eat, and whether I get vegan food or not. There were hors d'oeuvres coming around, and the hors d'oeuvre option, unfortunately I didn't take a photo, I should have done. There was one vegan hors d'oeuvre option, which was a bruschetta toast with some tomato on it. That was the only vegan option for the hors d'oeuvres. Then there was a barbecue later. I now apologise for me looking as if I've had too much champagne or a lot of champagne. That is because I had very little to eat. I forgot about the smoky almonds and did drink rather a lot. It was a wedding after all. My cousin got married. How exciting is that? Got to celebrate with them. This is my fabulous cousin.
Who's not keto or vegan?
No,
yet.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, yet! Oh yeah. My God. Let's go vegan first. Oh no, maybe keto first. So this is my amazing cousin, Gaius. He's a racer.
Are you really doing a podcast?
Yeah. Not live. I'll edit.
Okay, good.
I will edit it. Yeah.
Can I go and eat my non-vegan and non-keto chicken?
Yes.
Good, I'll see you later.
Apologise.
I'm very sorry to be a heathen cannibal, but I think it's a noble cause and
You're
good
so
luck
full of shit. Thank you. So when I went to the barbecue earlier, when I went there for my vegan food, it all gone. Is it wrong for me to get upset about that? Yeah, I do get upset about it. Pisses me off. Goodness me, don't I rant when I've had a drink? You should be grateful that I cut most of that off. Anyway, as you could see, I was really disappointed, and that had happened at Luke and Kingsley's second wedding as well. Luke had specifically put Beyond Burgers behind the barbecue for me, had given the barbecue people a list of names for those who were vegan, just to make sure that I got some food. By the time I got there, it had all gone. Somebody who hadn't shared their dietary requirements had eaten it. I did get upset about it. I really do. I'm not going to go into that now, though. Let's have some fun. So my next, if you're watching, you can see a photo there of me and my sisters. Now, the following weekend, after Gaius's wedding, we go to Bognor. The morning I went to Bognor, it was a Friday, but I woke up at 2:30 a.m. And if you're watching this, you can see me asleep on a chair at early evening. We'd had a game of Ring of Fire. You must find out what that is if you don't know what it is. And I was just absolutely exhausted. I needed a 5-minute nap. And that's what I had. So what did I do for food? I did take a couple of my pots, but I do know what I'm like. I did buy a vegan burger. I love looking forward to a vegan burger at one of the bars that also does food on the Saturday lunchtime. And it was awful. Do you remember those days when they first started doing vegan burgers and they were really bad quality, bad taste, bad texture? It was one of them. In the evening, we went to Burger King. So these places are all open probably all the way through the night at Butlins. And I had a Vegan Royale. Now, I haven't had any food from anywhere like Burger King or McDonald's for years, if not decades, way before I started going keto, which was way before I was vegan. But this Vegan Royale, from memory, tasted really good. Now, whether that's because I'd had plenty of G&T or not, I do not know. But it was really, really nice. Then on the Sunday, we came home. The final bit that I want to share with you is much more successful keto-wise. Now, you can see here a picture of some food that my daughter ordered. My daughter is vegan, and VK Kitchen is in Waterlooville, which is a kind of tiny little town in Hampshire, just north of Portsmouth. Poppy, my middle daughter, she is a vegan and has been for many, many years. And she discovered VK Diner, which is opposite a lovely bar restaurant in Waterlooville called Number 73. I'll be talking about them another time. And she discovered this place, and because it's been her birthday just recently, she's been there 3 times with friends, with her other half, Luke, and then we all went there for lunch last Saturday. So these are some of the pictures of what she has eaten. So that's a pretend brie on a burger with some pretend bacon, with a caramelized onion chutney and dirty fries at the back there. This is what I had these were chicken wings. That was a barbecue-y sauce, but I didn't have chips or the bun. I did have some ribs as well, with their really creamy coleslaw, which is so good. You can see there some of their options that were additionals for last week, probably still doing that. Juicy Marbles have brought out these wonderful barbecue ribs and they're cooking those. That's what I had with some onion rings, and I did have some corn on the cob as well, but no fries. What Luke, Poppy and Jack ordered was a combo sharing platter. You can see there the barbecue ribs. I think those are sweet potato fries, coleslaw, chicken wings. I don't know what the battered things are in the middle, but let me tell you, the food there, you can easily opt keto because you just remove the fries, you remove the bun, and you go for some of their burgers. The food there is so good. Every single thing, including the wine and the beers and everything, are vegan. I did want to interview the manageress or the manager of it, but she's quite shy, and so she didn't want to do that, but that's okay. I love this place. If you are ever down near Portsmouth, I strongly recommend going to VK Diner. It is amazing. Well done for getting to the end of the episode. Sorry about the mixing and matching, the videos with the noise in the background, etc, etc. That's real life, isn't it? Well, this coming Saturday, I am doing lunch for my 3 children, various other halves, if they're coming, And Mum is coming down with my sister. I have just moved and I am going to do lunch, and that's what the episode's going to be on. I think, I haven't quite decided yet, that I'm going to do salad, a Greek salad. I am going to do probably coronation chicken, but that's my kind of go-to. Or I might do burgers, or I might do something entirely different. Tune in next week, find out how it goes, listen to the feedback from my family about what they think about the food. And for once, it's not going to be a big batch cook. See you next time.